Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley, with our Monday morning meditation. And for the next 10 meditations, I'm going to be the miracle. Actually, it's about connecting to the God self and the miracles it brings. So it'll be spiritual tools that I am offering, along with supportive meditation and affirmations. So, the reason I'm doing this is because these times, literally, we're being shoved. Not, I always say, pulled by faith or pushed by fear. Sometimes we're being forced. It seems like to me to come to a higher level of consciousness to deal with all that's happening us around us. But in this process, I know me and many, many others. I'm not alone in this oneness. We are more compassionate. We have opened our hearts to be more kind. Our spiritual maturity is growing into truth because we've spent enough time we've had the time to spend in submerging ourselves and submersing ourselves out of our fear into an opportunity to advance into understanding of our truer nature. That we are that supreme being, that reflection of perfection, and that everything in us is because the God in us is connected, and it is not that it is willful, it is that we recognize that it is within us and we do the highest and best. So as we become more fully present in recognizing the grace of God, we make great leaps into change, into more gracious ways of being and expressing. For once we are connected, as I say, the miracles begin within us. So I just want to connect right now and do our relaxation exercise as we go within and we feel this energy all around us. And if anybody is a Reiki, does Reiki out there, or they'll understand that that energy comes right down through the crown chakra, goes right down into the head. And so we're just going to feel that wonderful radiant light coming down and relaxing the third eye, relaxing our bacon brow, as I say, all of the little lines that we're worried about all the time, and our crow's feet. If you have them, maybe you don't have them at all. And then also just relaxing in the jaw. Your jaw may even become slack jawed, as I say, coming down to the throat chakra, opening the throat chakra, having all of that energy now go down in the back of the crown, back down to the back, and in your shoulders. And you just may want to drop your shoulders if possible, and drop your head down. I just spoke to someone yesterday who said their shoulders have always been at ready, as we say, like this, and to even let them down was painful. So just drop your shoulders down, relax your head into this moment, into these moments that you have given yourself to connect with the divine God self. So just listening to my voice, and then that energy going down, down, down the shoulders, down the elbows, down the arms, out the wrists, out the hands, out the fingertips. And you can even feel the energy. Sometimes it feels tingling in you. And then coming right back up, right back up. And going around, back down the back, coming around and opening the heart chakra. And I always say the heart that is open with the lotus inside. And I always say, if possible, you can open your heart chakra any way you want. But I always see a deity sitting there, ready, willing to assist. Not outside of me, but what I bring from inside of me. And also it could be someone from the heaven world, whatever you want, whoever shows up. Leave yourself open and receptive to see the surprise of who shows up in that heart chakra too. And then going down and wrapping around all the way the back, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming down and opening up the solar plexus, going down again, wrapping around, going down the hips and going down through the sacral chakra. And then also the sacral chakra going into the root chakra before the hips. That root chakra that's at the root of the root of the hips and the root of between the legs. That wonderful root chakra that supports us. All of that area is our support. From the back all the way down, the whole body supports us. But all the way down there. And then going down the legs and the thighs and the knees, and down the calves and out the ankles. Just relaxing in. And just maybe mindfully, casually breathing, being aware of the breath, going in and out. Just relaxing in, relaxing, going deeper into this meditation. And out the feet, going all the way down to that middle earth and connecting to something. That beautiful light, maybe a tree trunk, maybe someone holding it. And knowing that we are grounded and bringing the experiences of the holy in that ground that we stand on. For wherever we stand is sacred ground. Our energy is coming in and up and through it. And so as we connect to it, we breathe in. Just breathing in, bringing it all the way back up. On the in-breath with God is. Shooting out the top of our crown. On the out-breath, I am. And two more silently as we connect to Source, the divine Source that lies in and through and as us. And so in these 10 meditations, the first one is about miracles. And once we are united with that Spirit of God, we find the will of God, which is not existing. It is only a way of divinity that you know it when you feel it deep inside. And we know it when we connect to our own hearts. And we know that in the center world, a miracle is something that usually fascinates us because as humans in the inner world is a miracle that is a common experience or reality. And so in this inner world, a miracle in that common experience creates tremendous sometimes awakening to us, and it gets our attention. In the human mind, it fascinates the mind, but at the same time, sometimes it can detract us from the spiritual reality. So the first one of the first divine intentions that I'm setting for these meditations and connecting with the Godself is recognizing the miracle that lies within us, in the center of us and all around us. And it is a necessity that the outer life can be awakened and perfected so that inner knowing is part of the process of being awakened and knowing who you are. And so when you think about it, there's not one day that we don't perform hundreds of miracles from within us because it comes from our inner world. But when I connect to that inner space that manifests that outer world, I am in recognition of the power and the presence. And it becomes an astonishment which creates the greatness of who we are. So connecting within and realizing that part within us is our miracle that bears tremendous fruit. And in this time, we're not asking to wait for the miracles. The truth of being is that it lies within the God-self. It's not outside the God-self, but within. And the gift of watching the miracles unfold in the circumstances all around you, no matter what the awareness is of the outer world, when you open up to that awareness of it circling in and through and as you, we realize we've never been separate from Source, the Oversoul. And in the outer world, we're simply witnessing what all seekers of truth become aware of, that the outer world can be a distraction because the miracles are already happening on the inside, and they happen constantly. And I said this on Sunday, but it is like the fragrance of the flower. We are the fragrance of the flower, and yet we are so much more than that fragrance. We are the leaves, the blossom, the stem, the sweetness and beauty of the flower in totality. And so the fragrance and the flower are one. We become the flower itself. The miracle within is expressing and watching the miracles unfold without. So as we go within in this miraculous time and connect to the miraculous Godself, every minute in meditation gives us that opportunity to experience miracle by miracle by miracle. As God reveals itself inside of us, let us not become so self-absorbed in the world around us that we miss the miraculous and the comfort and the presence of the peace and the love and the joy that lies within us. And so as we connect to that peace and joy within us, I'm going to play the Kashi bells and just do affirmations in this moment. As we continue to just breathe in, relax in, into the Godself, the miraculous. And from that miraculous Godself within, as I stay in the I am, please personalize these words, for there is only the one, the one, the one. I am finding the miracles. I am home in my awareness and realization. And in being home, I connect to the great light within, the love within, the harmony within, and I watch it flow out into the world. I am one with the burning desire for the miracles that lie within, by the grace of God, to manifest in me, as me, through me. For it is the grace of God that gives me this miracle and these gifts. I don't intellectualize it, I simply receive the grace of God right now as I breathe it in and connect with it. And within, it goes beyond time and space. There is only this moment, no time, no space. There is the awakening and awareness of the soul, incorruptible, immutable, eternal. And I realize there is no death as what we know it in this third dimension. That is letting go of the bodysuit. In the miraculous within, the only death there is is when you will lose that awareness of the God self that resides within. And I'm aware that I am beyond the person who is attached. To that which is less than pleasant all around me, for I hold the high watch. I see, I go to that vision of the perfection. And anytime I feel forces or energy pulling me away from the God self, I say thank you for sharing. But the truth of being is there is no pain, there is only joy. Fear is replaced with faith, and faith is what I stand on and which I pull from in all circumstances. And yet when fear comes in, which is a human experience, and the classic acronym FEAR has two different meanings. Forget everything and run is my favorite in it. But it is actually false evidence appearing real. It does not exist. So I'm aware of the miracles that are happening inside me, in my outer world, expressing. And in the humanness that I am, it may fascinate me. But I now know, as I leave this meditation, that as an awakened moment, in this moment, in my divine oneness with the Supreme Being, the only thing there is, I recognize, awake, aware, alert. As I leave this meditation, I am mindful of the hundreds of miracles in the inner world every moment, moment by moment in meditation, as I watch him outpicture beyond all distractions of the outer world. So the first divine meditation here in the 10 steps to the God Self, I am recognizing the depth of being I am. And there is no finding a way. I am the way. For the way is waiting for me to open up to it in its miraculous outpicturing. I am a walking miracle. So now let us just sit in the silence here for a few moments. as we begin our day in choosing joy, in choosing faith, in choosing to take a great leap of change into the gracious way of being one with the Godself and expressing it. For it all is an inside journey, and I am grateful for every single moment of it, moment by moment by moment. So my intention today, I am setting, I am going deep. And if there is an intention, is to be aware of the miraculous in and through and as me, out picturing every moment in my world. I am absorbing that. I see it, I feel it, I am the miracle. So in 2021, I am just saying, as we leave here today, namaste. The God within me recognizes the God within you. You are the light of the world. I am the light of the world in first person. And so I wish you a wonderful, blessed day. Whatever your travels take you, whatever it is, look for the miracles inside you because they manifest on the outside. And so tomorrow, the next of the 10 defining moments, so to speak, in finding the divine God self within is the reality of our inner world. So join me tomorrow to begin your mornings with a meditation and connection to the divine self. Have a divine, wonderful day. Have a blessed day. Peace out. See you on the flip side. Mwah! See you tomorrow morning. And our Lisa Coffee's coming on Thursday night. So it's wonderful about the Bhagavad Gita. So please join her at 7 p.m. Blessings. Peace out.